What is going on, guys? Halo Guy here. Welcome to a brand new series I'm going to be doing every single Friday on the channel. Basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to be going onto Waypoint, going into the Infinite forum and picking out the most popular topics on the forum on the front page. So the ones that have the most replies. 3 topics for today. We've got the return of classic movement mechanics, bullet magnetism and TTK, or time to kill, and the Arbiter's role in Infinite. So without further ado, let's get into the first. If you want to skip to a certain one, timestamps are below. So let's go on to the first topic. So in terms of classic movement mechanics in Infinite, in my personal opinion, I don't think it should be 100% classic. I mean, this is obviously just for me personally. There is a couple of things I would take out, notably sprint. Definitely, I just don't think it works well, especially with the maps. It stretches the maps, like there's nothing more to it. It stretches the maps, it puts your gun away for a second, so you've got to run around the map with your gun down, unable to shoot. It's not good for gameplay. And the second thing I would take out is, as I said, Spartan Charge. Spartan Charge mechanic is just so cheap and has so much range and auto aim. It's not really aiming, you're just pressing the melee button and whizzing over to them. No. Spartan Charge has already been taken out of the competitive Halo 5 playlist, so I am pretty confident it won't make a return in Infinite. Hopefully. I don't mind Thrust. I really like Thrust's mechanics, especially in gunfights. I think it adds a great level to it. Getting around the map, you can pull some really cool stuff off with the Thrust. Ground Pound, I mean, people who don't like Spartan Charge tend to not like Ground Pound. I personally do like Ground Pound. I think it adds an amazing, not really amazing, it's fun. It's a fun mechanic. It's not too cheap. You're giving up higher positions on the map to kill someone below you. It's a bit of a trade-off, and for an instant kill it has to be left to land on top of them. I really don't mind it in the game, personally. Right now there is a very heated debate / borderline argument between Favin and Azolai. Links are on screen and in the description below to all those videos and their channels. But basically, I do tend to side with Favin on most things he talks about, but this, I don't know, I don't side with Favin on this. I think Azolai has convinced me that it adds a lot to the jumps, having it's a get out of jail free card. But most of the time you fall down, you're not gonna die. You're gonna just quickly find the stairs back up, you know? But I'm not gonna go on about that. You guys just come up with your own opinions on that, watch their videos. There really is a great lineup of videos you should definitely watch if you have some free time on your hands. Now, in terms of what they're actually going to do for the return of the classic movement mechanics, if that will go forward, we don't know, and there's probably no way we're ever going to know until the gameplay trailer is revealed, or they just flat out say yes it's classic, or yes there's advanced mobility, or yes there's some of it and the rest is getting cut, or they're adding new stuff. Who really knows at the end of the day? But one thing I do want to say is I'll hear a lot of people saying that advanced mobility speeds up the game, or modern Halo's too slow. You're getting it backwards. That's not the case at all. It's actually the other way around. Halo did not become faster with advanced mobility. It became slower because the maps were stretched to fit a high base movement speed. Well, not base movement speed, but a sprinting movement speed. The speeds you're going to move at most of the time, so the maps had to be stretched out. And then because you're sprinting, your gun's not up, that slows down gunfights. So the game has actually gotten a lot slower in that sense, and also because pros don't sprint around the map like crazy people. Not even just pros, just like above average people don't just sprint around the map, especially when they're playing the competitive playlist in Halo 5. They don't want to appear on that radar, they want to stay walking. So you've got these stretched out maps and they're walking. It completely slows the game down. But at the end of the day, I do enjoy both styles, so I don't really mind what they go for with Infinite. I'm gonna play either way. To be honest, I'll play Classic, I'll play Advanced Mobility. Doesn't bother me. And now on to the second topic. Bullet Magnetism and Time to Kill. Now for this, I do believe that Bullet Magnetism should be toned down, maybe just a tad. I do think it's quite strong, especially for the sniper rifle. You can see you can hit shots that clearly should not hit the target. So yeah, tone down Bullet Magnetism, it's too much in Halo 5. Way too much. In terms of time to kill, I don't think that's the actual problem with how quick it is. I think that's more to do with the fact that we have hit scan weaponry. I would like to see some projectile based weapons. I would. Like the main weapons I think should be projectile based, but the bread and butter of the weapon, in my opinion, should be projectile based. But for me personally, in Halo 5 at least, the time to kill for the weapons seem reasonable right now for most weapons. I mean, compared to launch of 5, it is so much better because since the big weapon nerf that basically made every gun but the pistol pretty bad, you had guns like the SMG and the Storm Rifle that would just dominate so much. Like, the time to kill with the Storm Rifle compared to a Magnum was just insane. And it shouldn't have been, especially since it is an automatic weapon and you don't have to be as accurate with it. But we'll quickly jump into the third topic, which is the Arbiter in Infinite. Now, I would love to see Arbiter in Infinite. I believe he will be in it. I don't see why he wouldn't. It just seems like he would be a decent character to have in the game, and if he isn't in it, I will be very disappointed because his role in Halo 5 felt so underwhelming and pretty forced, to be honest. And I was very, very, very disappointed with the lack of Chief and Arby interaction. Like, nothing happened between them. And then at the end cutscene, I thought we were gonna get it. They stepped out the Pelican, you got Arbiter, Palmer and Halsey just sitting there like, yeah, let's do this. Chief doesn't even acknowledge him. They don't acknowledge each other, which is just insane considering what they went through in Halo 3. And then the one interaction they had with the characters is Halsey. It took you long enough. That was... Nah, we need some form of character interaction. We've not seen a Halsey and Chief interaction in the actual games properly. A two-sided conversation, not just a statement that's pretty stupid statement. But yeah, I do want to see a Halo 3 style bromance, if I guess you could call it, between Arbiter and Chief, where they back-to-back swords and assault rifle, floods coming at them, just like, or I suppose crawlers. I mean, it doesn't really look as cool when there's big, small, orange, white dogs running around chasing you. I think it's a lot cooler, you know, if there was big tanks and spores. Oh, Hidden Spear is going to have a field trip with that. Not spores. Infection forms. There you go. So you got to get the lore on track. You know, don't want to upset anyone. But yeah, Arbiter and Infinite definitely needs to happen. Should happen. Hopefully it does happen. But anyway, that's all we have today for this video, because we are going on. I don't want to make these episodes too long. I just want to outline in these episodes 3 things normally. If it's too short, 4. If it's too long, 2. I'll scale it depending on the timings and stuff. But these, I plan on releasing them every single Friday for you guys. So if you do like these, be sure to leave a like so that I know you guys enjoy, and subscribe for more, and comment down below your opinions on each of these topics. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time, and have a good one.
We trade one villain for another.